Hello, my name is Jordan Tompkins. I'm here to talk to you today about my consonant wall and my vowel valley. Great way to teach students how to read is to group sounds together. The studies have shown that grouping sounds together to form words actually is much more effective than just teaching the students their letters and having them try to form words through that. Uh, Today we're going to teach you several different ways uh, for these consonants to sound, different ways that your mouth must move for these to work, even the fact that there are voiced and unvoiced consonants. Voiced consonant is a consonant that you use your voice box to perform, and an unvoiced, of course, does not. Uh, there are also stops, which are sounds that come with a puff of air. There are the nasal, which sounds like it's coming vibrating through the nose. There are frictatives, which are lots of vibration. Affectives, which are between frictatives and a stop. We have glides, which are very airy. And then, of course, we have liquids that feel like they fill up the mouth. And we have these all separated on our board here into nice categories, you can see. And then, even funner, we have the actual pictures of the mouths making our different consonant sounds, and we have our unvoiced in green for our words and our voiced in red for our words, and drawings to help the children who are maybe not the best at reading just kind of pick up a little more about the words we're talking about, and even just make it a little fun for them. So we have drawings of the pig for the pig and the bat for the bat, and these are under stops, and you do this with lips together because each of these stops, nasals, glides, liquids have to be performed with a certain uh, function of your mouth, which is why these pictures really help. Tongue between teeth, tongue on ridge behind teeth, the tongue on the back of the roof of the mouth, the back of the throat, and the glottis. I tried to draw my illustrations kind of fun for the students. I wanted this board to be able to be a great resource, not only for me to teach from, but for the students to come up and be able to look at the consonants where they're at, see some fun illustrations to be able to enjoy it a little more and maybe pick them out easier, but also be able to just go to this board and really help themselves, right? I want this to be a resource they can use all year long, even towards the end of the year when they're starting to master a lot of these concepts. So we did a lot of fun things here with like spilled milk and rockets and children visualizing candy, just things that I thought my grade level would be interested in and would find very exciting. This took me a long time, but it was actually one of my favorite things I've done in class just because I really did feel when I was done with this that this was something I was going to be able to continue to use just again and again and again. Uh, I also wanted to show you my Val Valley. It's a very important accoutrement to the consonant wall. If we don't teach children all of their sounds and how these things are going to fit together to make different words, and of course they're going to lose out on a good part of our language. Oh, and before I move on to the Val Valley, I also think it's really important to know why we're using different words here uh, on our consonant wall. So, like under fricatives, tongue, ridge behind teeth, we have both S and Z. Let's focus on S. It's our unvoiced, and we have both the words scarf and city. Now we underline the S in scarf and the C in city because these are both the same sounds. But obviously they're very different letters. And you find this all over the board is these sounds that are combined, the letters are combined in different ways to make these sounds. And this is a really important reference sheet for our students to be able to just go to and be like, oh, okay, I understand. So if the letters are spelled like this for this word, then these other words must perform in the same way. I'll show you my Val Valley now. I do apologize. Here's my Val Valley. You can see I have pictures of the mouths in the proper placements. And then we run through all our vowels. We can see it's kind of the same process. It's a little more loose form because we don't have to focus as much on the mouth sounds because vowels are performed very similar ways. So we have them spread out here just with our pictures and our words. Of course, we have our diphthongs and our R controlled vowels kind of set out to the side here because it can be kind of confusing with the IR, the AR, and the OR on what words you're supposed to use. Very important to give some reference words for these: fork, car, girl, pictures out for them. And then again, I just really wanted to make sure that I was focusing on some really nice pictures because I wanted my students to be engaged in what we're doing here and understand that learning can be a lot of fun. And this is again just really important to realize why we're choosing the words that we're choosing. Uh, Under I, we have both itch and crystal with the I underlined and the Y underlined in crystal. The I and the Y make the same sound, crystal, itch, right? But of course, different letters again. I mean, this is what this board's about. We're going to find this just all the way through constantly because that's how we're going to develop those sounds in our minds as making sense for these different letter combinations. You can see here, I just wanted to show off our U. The U is underlined for up. And then we have zebra, up, up. Both the U and the A both make that same noise. I might have a little trouble drawing the zebra, but I think the students might have a fun time with that as well. And then if you just look around, we have more over here. For the boat, the OA is underlined. So is the O in open because O, bo, oat, open. They make that same sound. And again, this is really just going to help our students day in and day out as they are writing their own reports, as they're trying to develop further into their reading and language careers, right? Even much further down the road. I plan on teaching first and second grade, but this could be used all the way up to fifth grade, especially for students that seem to be struggling just a little bit, which is picking up the finer details of some of these word differences. I never would have thought to have done this, and now I find myself telling other people about it just when I'm in my daily life right now. It's strange, but I finding it important to impart this information, which makes me realize that it's going to be a very effective and very influential part of my language arts career in school. Thank you so much for your time.